How many of you have a really kind of like a bad definition for an empath? Like those are the people that get walked all over. Those people never have good boundaries. They're just burned out all the time. Like all of those things. If you ever heard of that, then yeah, I wouldn't want to be an empath either or even be associated with it. But the thing is, that's not what an empath is, okay? Or what an empath can do, okay? So that's like a level 1 empath when they're just a hot mess, don't know how to deal with their empathic nature. So go watch that video if you want to learn about how it affects you, okay? But in this video, I want to give you a vision. I want to give you a vision of how the empathic nature can be, how it can be an empath, and I do this in the Empowered Empath Manifesto. Before we jump into like the Empowered Empath Manifesto, what I want to do is kind of share with you like my things with like affirmations and different things like that. It can be powerful, but it can also be slow, and we're going to talk about both of those things and how to speed it up. So when I was going through my healing journey, and I had like protected my energy and rose my vibration, I started attracting the exact person that I wanted to marry. And I created an affirmation. It was my soulmate affirmation. And I listened to it every day, and I put this nice peaceful music to it, and I just visualized who that person would be. I would get into the feeling of what it was. And within 6 months, I was actually able to manifest Mandy, who is my current wife now, and she met everything on the list. So when we set the intention, we get our intentions, but we have to match the frequency of what we want or we don't get it. So I wanted to bring up Einstein's quote that I love, and everything is kind of based off of this, okay? And it makes sense. Einstein said, everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. So let me read it again. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. So the frequency that we're matching now is what we're getting right now. So if we're burned out, overwhelmed, not setting boundaries, we're matching that frequency, okay? So as we create the vision, we're showing you where the frequency is that we're going to take you to. And right now, it's going to feel really uncomfortable and say, no, that's not me, that's not me. And that causes us to go to the old frequency, and we keep getting more of the old frequency. So this vision, this manifesto, gives you the vision of where you can actually take your life and what we're going to match. So it's not going to feel real at first. It's going to feel really just like really weird and ugly and just like, ah! And those are actually allergies and addictions. And we learned a little bit about that when we talked about the cellular alignment technique. And this is the powerful technique that helps us get rid of those resistances, helps us match the frequency that we want. So let me just jump into the manifesto, and then I want you guys to pay attention to how much resistance you have as I read it. Say, oh, that's not me. Oh, that'll never happen. I want you to pay attention to those, because those are the allergies and addictions inside. Those are the energetic blocks that are keeping you stuck. Okay, so here it is. The Empowered Empath Manifesto. I am enough just as I am. I trust my intuition to guide me on the right path and honor the unique gifts I bring to this world. I deserve healthy, balanced relationships that align with my values. I am no longer afraid to say no or set boundaries to protect my energy. I choose peace and joy even in the face of challenges, because I am in control of my emotions and energy. I release the weight of others' emotions and embrace freedom to live authentically as my true self. I prioritize my healing and well-being, knowing I have the tools to handle whatever life brings. I listen to and trust my inner wisdom, allowing it to lead me towards my passions, purpose, and goals. I live a life of gratitude, celebrating the journey of transformation that has brought me here. I am playful and energized, connecting to my inner child and unapologetically aligned with what makes me feel alive. I am no longer defined by fear, doubt, or expectations of others. I am empowered, free, and full of light. This is who I am. This is who I always was meant to be. I am an empowered empath. Roar. So how many of you felt just like, yeah, I want that, but, and you keep pushing it away? Or that's not even close. Like, I'll never get there. Well, that's actually just energetic blocks, and they're stuck in your body, and we're going to help you remove those. But for right now, we want you to start matching this frequency every day. And so to do that, what you're going to do is everybody's going to take the Empowered Empath Manifesto, okay? And you're going to take it, and I want you to record it with your voice. And we're going to upgrade it a couple of times because you're going to be surprised at how well you believe it or not believe it, okay? But you're going to say it with conviction that this is real and this is happening now. Okay? And yeah, you're going to have to fake it to make it right now. But what you're going to do is put that energy in. So the best way to do this is to say, what if that could be true? Like, I am enough just as I am. Like, what if that could actually be true? Because when you put it, what if, then your brain doesn't have to argue with it as much. Okay? So put it in, what if this could actually be true? And then record it. And I like to do it with music. So you can actually, I usually take my iPad and then my iPhone and I play some music that I like on the iPad, and then I record myself saying, I am enough just as I am. I trust my intuition to guide me on the right path and honor my unique gifts that I bring to this world. So you put it in there. So I want you to put this together. Like, you can just read it, but copy this and put it in your phone so you have it with you all the time. And you're going to read it and live it once a day. So you got to match the frequency. So just reading it is only going to get you so close. But I want you to think of, what would it be like if I were actually enough? And so get into that frequency every day. So if this Empath Manifesto has really resonated with you and you really like to make it real in your life, but you feel all those blocks and those just like, no, that can't be true, that's not true. Reading this and saying it over, that'll help you so fast. But if you really want to get really good help, then you need to jump in and reach out to us and see if you can join one of our coaching programs so that we help you clear the blocks that are preventing you from making that frequency real in your life. So below is the link so that you can actually get the Empath Manifesto, and so you can actually have it for yourself. And then if you want to book a call with us, then jump on our website, emotionsbydesign.me, and book a call with me or Mandy. And we'd love to kind of show you where our programs are and how we can help you embody the Empowered Empath Manifesto.